Yo, what's up guys? Be by HC, and in today's video we're going to be continuing from where we stopped the last time. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I mix Afrobeat vocals. And without wasting much of your time, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when you're mixing your vocals is to go into the vocals and clean in the vocals first of all. And in my case, I've already done this off camera. And when I mean clean in the vocals, I mean removing all those when you sing, there's this breath that is in the vocal, so you can take it off totally, or you can bring the volume down. Like you can see around here, I have taken it off already. Go in and clean in the vocals. You can see if I increase this, you see that. So for some artists, they like it natural, so in that case I can just cut this and just bring down the gain so that you can hear it a bit. Understand? Let's solo this so that I can hear. You get? So but in my case, in my own vocals, I personally like to take it off totally. So it depends on what the artist wants and depends on what sound you are going for. So after doing that, the next thing I do is to create two different audio channels, and the first one I always name it a Melodyne, and the second one is a corrected vocal. And I'm going to show you real quick why I do this. Okay, we're going to use this lead vox as the roll and the main vocal, right? So I'm going to highlight this part for the purpose of this video. We're going to be using just the verse 1 and the chorus, obviously. So I'm going to duplicate that real quick, holding Option or alternate, whatever you're using. So I'm going to drag it into this place, and I'm going to solo it real quick.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
So you can see what we have there. And the next we want to do, we want to go in and search in Melodyne and drag this right onto that channel. So what are we trying to do? I want to first of all manually correct the pitch before I put in any auto tune. So after dropping in the Melodyne, and if you don't have Melodyne, you can skip this step and just use auto tune straight right away. But personally, I just like to do this, and I'm going to click on transfer. But I don't do it on every vocal though, so just have that in mind. But I just wanted to add this in so you guys can see some of the little things I do for vocals that sound really nice. I don't really do too much manually correcting, but I just wanted to drop this in real quick. So I'm going to click on the transfer, then I'm going to click on play.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
You can see Melodyne
is
doing its thing already.
Give me everything I like.
Go to click on pause, and as you can see what Melodyne did here real quick, Melodyne just simply brought in all the vocals, right? So the next thing I do is always put my stuff on key, and this song we're on E major, so I'm just going to click on this E right here and click on the major, right? So after doing that, the next thing I always do is to highlight all of these. Then I'm going to click on this button right here, and I'm going to click snap chord to scale. This is just going to try to snap the vocals into the key. And I'm going to move this. Personally, I leave it as around 80. I don't want it to be too corrected, so maybe 80, 85. Then drag this all the way to 80 itself. And you can see what is happening when I move this. Just look here. You see when I take it down, back, this was how it was. But when I try to move it forward, you can see that they are trying to snap into the grid and they are trying to be on key. So I'm going to move this right now. I'm going to put it to maybe 70-ish, 80, and I'm going to click on OK. Then I have a listing to see what it sounds like.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put that body on me. Give me everything and I am honest.
And sometimes I can go right in and just double click to snap it in. That is if I really want them to be so really on point. But sometimes you want to have that little bit of uncertainty, just to make it natural. But yeah, so if you want to know more about how I use Melodyne, you can click the link by your right hand side. I already did a full video on how I use Melodyne. So I'm just basically double clicking each of these just to
pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend, working up and fun all night. So I mean I got no time to the pretend.
So I think this pretend, we can bring this down and see.
Time to the pretend. So my baby, we have fun all night. Oh.
So I think I'm okay with this. I go in and listen carefully to make sure that they're on point. And if I want, I can highlight all of these and just simply double click on one, and they all automatically snap to the grid. And we have to take a listen to make sure that we are on point.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put that body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night.
So you can see how neat this is sounding without auto-tune, and we are already sounding on key. Perfect, right? So I close this, then the next thing I do is to highlight this, right click on it, freeze track. When I freeze track, I hold on alternate or option, then I drag it down to the corrected vocals and I unfreeze this. So this is the main vocals that we are going to be working with right when we start mixing the vocals. So you get this point. This step is very important. If you have Melodyne, you can do this. If you don't, you just gotta skip right into this next one that we are entering. So yeah, after doing it, the next thing I do, I always really start with my vocal presets. So just to save time, you know, I cannot be going all over mixing different songs, you know. So I have like different vocal presets for different artists I work with, especially. And I just go into my HCN Reflex 2023 and I just drop it on my vocals. So yeah, after I drop that, the next thing I always do is to go in and just shut down everything for now, because we're just using this as a template to like create. So the first thing I have on my channel is a utility, so I can take this one off. Yeah, so the essence of this utility is in case I want to do any automation in the vocal while I mix, I'm going to be using this gain to do my automation for volume, and I'm going to be using this balance to do my automation for panning, you know, because the disadvantage of doing automation around here, the moment you touch the volume, it's just automatically going to switch the automation off, even if you put the automation on your panning right this side. So that is why I use a utility on my channel to like do more of my automations. The next thing I'm going to add on my track is an NS1, and what am I using this to do is to reduce the background noise. So yeah,
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body.
You can see without it.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body.
Yeah, a little bit of noise, but when we move it up to like 10 or 20.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body.
This depends on how noisy your background is, but in my own case, my background wasn't that noisy, so that is why I'm going to be using this right here. And I'm going to close this. The next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my waves tune. You know, we've manually corrected the pitch, so I'm going to be using the E major, and this is just basically to your taste. Me, I always like auto-tune vocals, you know, so that's just my own personal preference, you know. So let's take a listen.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding.
So I always just try to like work on these two, this auto or tenor, and just try to move in my note transition and speed to like get that sweet spot to when it is sounding a little bit natural and a little bit auto-tuney. You know, this with time you just get to, you know, understand and know what you want.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me.
Yeah, and if you need a special tutorial on how this works, you can let me know. But you can use whatever auto-tune plugin that you want. Maybe auto-tune, T-Pain, Waves Tune. But in my case, I'm going to be using Waves Tune. And yeah, you can use whatever you feel like doing. And the next thing I'm using is Alvox. And basically, what I'm just using this to do is just to raise volumes. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys. And yeah.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like without the Alvox.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
This is what it sounds like with it.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
So you see,
love the way she put her body on me.
And add a little bit of gate, you know, and that's what I use this basically to do. And Mani EQ, I only use it mostly when I get any nasal feel from the vocal. So yeah.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything I am.
And in this case, I don't think I am hearing anything yet, so I'm going to leave this off. And at the end of the day, if it is not going to be needed, I'm going to delete it just for CPU usage purposes. So I'm going to go into my EQ real quick, and we're just going to go into the low cut, and I'm just going to cut the frequency first of all. I always cut to like 115 or so, and yeah, let's go.
Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything.
So now, when you bring in your EQ, you want to listen to the vocals and try to sort out the issues that you can hear with your ears. And there's no right or wrong way of mixing, you know, and you can mix today and tomorrow you come back to the mix and you realize that something is wrong. So don't just mix once and feel like, I am done mixing. No, mix today. Let your ears rest for a bit, come back the next day and listen and see what you've done so far. So I'm just now, I think I can hear like a NASA feel around here. So let me try to get that. I think around this 300 to 500 is where you get that frequency that doesn't sound really nice. So let's hear.
Shawty got a body up a goddess. Love the way she put her body on me.
So you can see around this 424. So we can do this and, you know, make it tight and just bring it down like 3 dB or something.
Shawty got a body up a goddess.
Ooh, you can see it's getting clean already. Take it off.
Shawty got a body up a goddess.
Take it on.
Shawty got a body up a goddess.
You can see we're getting right there. So I'm going to bring in another band real quick and I'm going to shrink it. Another technique you can use to know frequency that are not nice is to solo this and move around and you will hear with your ears. So let's experiment on that.
We can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on.
You can see this frequency is actually not nice, so we can drop it again. Yeah, maybe 3 dB, 2 dB.
Shawty got a body up a goddess.
Yeah.
Love the way she put her body on me.
We can take this in because personally I like my vocals to be a little bit light.
Shawty got a body up a goddess. Love the way she put her body on me.
Okay, I think I like what I'm hearing, and sometimes I like to like just bring this a little bit slopey.
Shawty got a body up a goddess.
Yeah.
Love the way she put her body on me.
Yeah, I think I like what this is sounding like so far. And I like to boost around these 2 mid-high frequency, you know, just for character.
Shawty got a body up a goddess. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am on it.
And I think I can hear one around this 3 on this side as well. So like a little bit of depth. So we're going to shrink this and bring it down maybe like 3 dB or something.
Shawty got a body up a goddess.
Yeah, perfect.
Love the way she put her body on me.
Yeah.
Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night.
Let's bring that down.
So me not got no time to the pretend. So my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, Charlie pull up on the weekend. So we can have a fun.
Yeah, I think around this range, I can hear that NASA feel.
Shawty got a body up.
So we can bring this down.
Shawty got a body up a goddess.
Yeah, better.
Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way.
And when you are doing this, you have to also be careful so you don't cut out like a very good frequency as well.
Shawty got a body up a goddess. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night.
I think I like that. Maybe I can hear a little bit of NASA feel. Let's see if we can use my EQ. If not, we just take it off totally.
Shawty got a body up a goddess. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend.
I think I like this
We can
one.
have fun all night. So me not got no time to the pretend. So my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, Charlie pull up on the weekend. So we can have a fun all night.
So let's just leave it off for now. And yeah, let's move on. The next thing I'm going to add in, I think for this instance, I'm using a CLA. I don't think I want this. So I'm going to go in and bring in a our compressor. So let us go straight into our effects and bring in our compressor instead. And yeah, we're just going to compress the vocals.
Shawty got a body up a goddess. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. So my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh, surely pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And surely we can fun all night. Oh, oh, oh. Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining.
Yeah, so I'm just using a fast attack and a kind of little bit of middle, slow, fast, slow, medium release, you know.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up.
Yeah, so I think I'm okay for now. And we just have to keep on going. But I feel I'm okay for now. So I'm going to drop in like a CLA vocal. You know, this just using this as a parallel compression actually. So I have to bring this down because it's going to be a little bit loud.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. So my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh, surely pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And surely we can fun all night. Oh, oh, oh. Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me.
So I'm just raising this up a little bit.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
So we can bring this down a little bit. And I think I want to go into the auto-tune and just bump it up just a little because I just want to hear a little bit of auto-tune in it.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
Yeah.
Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding.
So yeah, the next thing I do is either I use a plugin tech EQ to shape it some of the vocal frequencies, or I use a botch. So let's see if we're going to be using a plugin tech EQ. This is like an analog EQ. So I'm going to go into the 12 high frequency and boost that maybe to like 4.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
You can see?
Love the way she put her body on me.
So we're
give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding.
And attenuation is like,
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put
it's like giving a high cut. So
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want.
So this is like boosting the lows.
Shawty got that body, I forgot.
You can see it's like boosting the lows.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me.
And this is like giving a low cut.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it.
So
love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining.
So at this point, what I also like to do is to bring in the drums and mix to the drums as well.
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night.
So let's bring in a Saturn real quick.
Shawty got that.
So I'm going to go in here, go into the color. I'm just going to pick in Magic and
Shawty got that body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night.
so I think I like what this is sounding like. So I don't think I really need botch to Just listen.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it.
So we can take off Butch, not really needed, and I think we can take off the Mani EQ as well. So right now we just have our NS1 for reducing the background noise, waves for tuning. However, just to boost the vocal, EQ compressor and a parallel compression that we used, that's yellow vocals. And the next thing we used was a plug-in EQ just to give that analog feel to the vocals, and Saturn just to give a little bit of color. And yeah. And I always like to drop in SSL also in my vocals, just because I just like how it sounds on my vocals when I drop it, you know. And I'm just going to boost it a little bit to like 3.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding.
So that's just my own personal preference. I just like how it sounds. And sometimes I also like I can add in a vitamin.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have them for say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, Charlie, pull up on the weekend.
So I can hear a little bit of low end, so I can come to my SSL and just cut it, you know.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby.
So the next thing I also like to do is to bring in my SSL, you know, DSR, and leave it in this frequency.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it.
That's somehow
Love
too
the way
much.
she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in.
So I use like 2, one for one frequency and the other one for the high frequency.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it.
And this is actually where the magic happens, you know, when you drop in the reverb, and I'm using hybrid reverb, early reflection, and yeah.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me.
And you can see that this mid frequency you can hear on the reverb, so I just cut it, you know.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have some fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, Charlie, pull up on the weekend. So we can have a fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And Charlie, we can fun all night. Oh, weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh,
So I'm using the 2 different delays. So one is going to sound on the 8th, and the other one is going to be sounding on the 4th delay. And the first one is on the 14th, second one is on the 22. And let's see what that sounds like for now.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent.
So one is going to be on ping pong to go to the left and the right.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, Charlie, pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And Charlie, we can fun all night. Oh,
Now at this point, what I just actually like to do is now try adjusting, you know, 1 or 2 sounds and 1 or 2 effects, just to see if I can make it sound more nice. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So yeah.
Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh. Surely pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And shawty, we can fun all night. Oh, oh, oh. Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh. Surely pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And shawty, we can fun all night. Oh, oh, oh. Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my...
I think at this point I'm going to try in the springs.
Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind.
One thing we can also do, because I'm actually not feeling this right now, the reverb. So let's see if we can use a Valhalla reverb instead. So I'm just gonna go into my my plugin, vintage reverb, on my return track, and yeah, I'm going to take out the one that's already there. And yeah, I'm just going to go into put this at 2. There's a way they calculate this, but and let's leave it at 2 for now. Let's put this at 2 for now. So yeah, so let's try to see if we can blend this in. And yeah,
Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh. Surely pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And shawty, we can fun all night. Oh, oh, oh. Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she...
I think I like how this one is sounding. So next I want to do is maybe adding like an EQ, you know, that's another advantage of dropping a reverb on a aux or a return track or a separate bus. That's if your reverb doesn't have EQ. So, but in this case it has though, but I want to use this one instead.
Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining.
Okay, I think for some reason I prefer this botch than the plugin for this particular vocals. Yeah, so I just brought down the lows a little bit, added a little bit of presence and a little bit of air, and yeah.
Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh. Surely pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And shawty, we can fun. Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh. Surely pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And shawty, we can fun all night. Oh, oh, oh. Shawty got her body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh. Solid pull up on the weekend. So we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And shawty, we can fun all night.
Let's go into the SSL a little bit, drop this to 20 and move this onto the lights, almost hit 6.
Shawty got her body up, I got it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend.
So yeah, that's basically what I do, and every plugin I put here have reasons. Have reasons. My NS1, like I said, I used it to like reduce the sound, the background noise. My waves tune, this is my own special way of adding my own auto tuning. Alvox, you can use this, you cannot use this, but personally I just like to use it to like raise the volume a little bit and add a little bit of gates. So that's like 3 plugins. Then the 4th plugin I'm using is my EQ. This is what my EQ looks like for now, but I go back and maybe tomorrow I listen to the track and I still hear some frequencies I don't like. I can try to make some adjustment. That is why I say don't just mix one and feel like you're done mixing. Always try to come back to your mix. That's very, very important. And the next thing I added was a compressor. After you EQ, you have to compress, and I'm just doing a little bit of light compressing, not that much, maybe mid-low, mid-margin. I'm using maybe a 2.8. Like I said, I can come back to this and add a little bit of adjustment, using a little bit of a fast attack and a mid-range release, just to make it slow. And I click on, it was on warm, so I just click on this to make it smooth, and I increase my gain a little bit because when you compress, the vocals tend to reduce in volume. So I increase my gain. And yeah, moving on, the next thing I did was to like add in a CLA vocal, and I'm just basically using this as a parallel compressor, so you can see right here. And after that, I added in a Botch VEQ. What I just use this to do is to cut lows, increase a little bit of presence, add a little bit of air. So you can see everything I'm doing here have reasons, and this is basically for Saturn, and this is also optional if you want this. And if you don't want this, I might come back to this track and take this off. And SSL is always on my vocal channel because I just like how it sounds on my vocal. Sometimes I might not touch anything, but I just drop SSL. So this again is also optional. So I don't want you guys to feel like, oh man, my laptop cannot carry all these things. This one is optional for me. I just like adding it because I like how it sounds. Because definitely I can reduce EQ. I am my previous EQ, and I can still add a little bit of things that I want using my Botch, but I just like how this sounds. Okay, so take note of that. And vitamin also, this is also optional if you want this, and I just always use this. Sometimes I do, it works, it doesn't work, but for this one I'm feeling it for now. Like I say, I'm always going to come back to my mix, and the next thing I do is to like de-ess it in 2 different frequencies, then add 2 different delays for this particular track. That is what it needs, and a reverb. So you want to clean your vocals, manually correct your pitch, adding some auto tune a little bit. You want to EQ your vocals, compress your vocals, and try to add in some parallel compressing. Then the next thing you want to do is to start shaping the vocal as well, and adding in other things that you feel like you need to add in the vocal. But the important thing you need when mixing your vocal is your compressor and your EQ. And you can see we went from the vocal sounding like this
Shawty got that body up, I got it.
to this.
Shawty got that body up, I got it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything, girl, I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything, girl, we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent. Pull up on my wheel, baby, keep grinding. So pull up on the weekend. We can have fun all night. So me no got no time to the pretend. Say my baby, we have fun all night. Oh, oh. Solid pull up on the weekend, so we can have fun all night. So me got no time to the pretend. And shawty we can fall all night. Oh, oh, oh. Shawty got a body, I forgot it. Love the way she put her body on me. Give me everything and I am honest. Anything you want, you got it in abundance. Slow whining. Give me everything and we can rewind it. Love the way your body put me on silent.
I guess I'm using a Valhalla reverb also, and I just cut in the EQ. And this is what I have for now. Like I say, I always come back to my mix to see what I can fix here and there. And yeah, this is just basically how I mix my vocal for this particular vocal. And yeah, you can follow my steps and just do what sounds right. Don't just copy and paste what I'm doing. Just remember the step, clean your vocals, add in your background noise. You can reward this because I've said this countless time in the video. And yeah, this is basically how I mix for now. It changes over time and depends on the vocal that I am working on, and I can come back to this mix tomorrow and change a few things. And I just hope you learn one or two things to see my process on how I mix this vocal. And in the next video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I master and glue in my stuff. So yeah, this is basically it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Remember to stay positive, and you're always gonna attract positivity. Peace.